Hi there, Chris here. I just wanted to show this Squire 660. These can be purchased on eBay UK. This is how it's packaged. And you would really think it's a Squire. But actually, it's not. And Jack Fox has done a video on this lock as well. It's a nice big, a new one. It's rather like these 440s, which are actually, I believe these are real locks. No, these aren't either. This is a Squirrel Lock Company too. But anyway, it works fine. And I have not been able to pick it. So this is kind of a video like Brummy just did. You see us pick, me or someone else, you see us pick a lever lock in a minute or something. Well, it's a lever lock that we know. Even though it has false gates, we've got the feel. And the point of his video was he showed a Mortise lever lock. And that he has not been able to pick yet, and it has false gates. And we can't all just go in and pick these under a minute. If you see somebody picking me or anybody else, it's because they've picked that lock. They've figured it out. They've got the feel. So, the bad news is, or the good news, if you haven't opened your lock yet, eventually you get the feel and you can open your lock. And if you keep working on it and locks of that type, you get better. And so you can pick them quickly, which is nice in a video for, people don't watch very long. So I'm going to try and pick this. Let's see. I have all my little lever lock guys. Can you see that? They're all stuck on my vise, and there's a little magnet there. So I have the pick wires and these little tension wrench things, and I just hang them off there. Whoa. Sorry about the glare. This is not a good angle here. So what I will do is grab one of these and try and pick this. And I don't expect to get in it because I have not opened mine. Jack has opened his. And I've asked him, okay, what kind of tension and all that sort of thing. And I haven't opened it yet. I haven't figured it out. So I'm going to use this pick wire. And I may switch to even a longer pick wire. We'll see. So as I'm doing this, is this open? No, it's good. As I'm doing this, I'll just sort of discuss what I'm doing. On how do I go about a lock I haven't opened? Well, if I see somebody pick one, I ask them how they picked it. So I asked Jack, I said, well, what kind of tension are you using? And he says, kind of medium, just enough to dent in his fingers. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to go in here and feel some levers. Okay, I got a bit of movement there. But I've had that before, and then I've not been able to do it yet. And that's the thing. That's the thing about locks. I haven't picked it yet. So I'm just going to give everybody a little feel. And what it feels to me, tension feels good. The couple I feel like I've set, the levers I've set, I feel like that worked fine. But I also feel like maybe this pick wire is not long enough. So I'm going to pull it out and go over to the other side where I have my longer wires. And I think This is a longer wire. This is what I'm using is the UK lock pickers. It's the two-in-one set. Actually, that's not the way to say it. It's the non-piped and piped set, which is about 60 pounds. And if you get it in the US, it's about 14 pounds shipping. And then there's tax on that. If you're sitting in the US, I'm on the West Coast, it's $100 to get it to me. But I think it's worth it. It's a great set. It comes with these style tensioners and this style tensioner. And you could actually, you know, take this one out and put cut down keys in it, more like kind of the Brummy hack here, which is brilliant. You can, you know, do that and use this same little collar, and you're a pickin' foo. I'm not a pickin' fool on this, or maybe I am. So I'm still keeping what I think was what Jack said. And now I feel like I'm not getting even the length with this one. I'm not finding anybody. Except the ones that I've picked. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to even try the Brummy, which might be too long, but we'll see. If it's too long, it's not going to work either. And this one may be too long. Now, like I say, I know this doesn't have false gates. So basically, this is what happens when I pick up a new one. I don't know it, and I haven't picked it yet, which is exactly what this is. Do I have a longer? I think this is a little longer. I think maybe the Brummy one might have been too long. Funny story. There's a lot of little baby lizards in the backyard, and Slinky likes to go after them, and I don't want her to get the baby lizards, so I go out there with her. And she uses the outdoor box, we call it. So she had to go out, and I took her out. And there's a baby lizard out in the garden, and that's where Slinky strolls through to find a place. Well, the baby lizard scooted off, and Slinky's going through the garden. And Slinky rubbed against one of the stakes that holds up the tomato plants, and the baby lizard was on it and dropped off onto her back. So Slinky's going through the garden with this little baby lizard on her back. And you could just see the baby lizard going, well, what do I do now? Finally, the baby lizard jumped off and scooted away under a pot, and Slinky found a place to go. But Slinky never knew that the little lizard was on there, because they're only about this long. I mean, she didn't feel it. So everything was good. I feel like I'm close with this lock, but I just can't bring it home. Now I'm stuck, unstuck. Which is kind of where you get to. Not stuck, but kind of you're close, but you just don't have it yet. And if I were to get this now, I would go, oh, okay, and when I try and remember what hung me up and get better at it. But this is a perfect example of not getting into one. And sometimes you get frustrated and you put too much tension on it, and that's not going to help. And sometimes that does help. And so you try different things. Anyway, this just goes to show that I don't open all these lever locks. Bingo, bango, bongo. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna keep at this, Jack, because I know you. I know you got yours. I gotta get this. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see you next time.